breeds, man. Saw them moving, I think. Dude, that was fun. That was so fun. About 5 o'clock. We're just trying to scour this whole face, try to find that bull. He's gave us a slip, thought we'd get right back on him, and we've been searching, but love hunting with these guys. Attitude's great. It's like their first time in elk country. You never know what, how things are gonna go, and their attitude is pretty awesome. So just that encounter today, they smiles and laughing, and it's pretty awesome to see that appreciation for coming into elk woods and getting to see that. So hopefully we can just do our part and get them to send an arrow through the lungs of one here this evening. Is that a bull? Did you hear it? That popped out there. We just tried to locate one around the corner where we heard the one earlier, and on the second bugle, we heard a couple sticks break down here below, so now we're moving up. Cody's back. More than one elk. There's multiple. One in trouble. Two cows. See a bull.
was 5 feet. It was looking into my soul. Dude, we made straight eye contact, just looking straight at me. I was honestly thinking, what am I gonna do if this thing brushes up against me when it walks by?
Slap it.
I don't.
I just don't want him to bark.
Whoa. They knew something was up, but they didn't know what. They just worked back off. You'd think the bull would be here somewhere, but we haven't heard him or seen him. There was a point when they were standing there that I was like, we're seriously gonna shake so hard that they're gonna see us. Oh boy, that was intense, wasn't it? Dude, that one was staring into my soul. Oh, I know. It was seriously like us to that little tree right there. Just looking right at us.
And Dad goes, oh, right there, they're coming. And I'm like, arrow. I'm like one range, and I like get this on, and I look up, and it's just like, like in that situation, what I would do with the whitetail, if it would have been, because it was quartering for forever, and then she turned, I would have just tried it if it was a bull, just like last. I mean, you have to try it. Probably wouldn't work, but man, that was intense, and that was super fun too. It was like yesterday, not much action, then all of a sudden, we found where they are. Yeah, we found where they are. It's really fun. I mean, it was fun yesterday when nothing was even happening. He has to be around here somewhere, right? Or the time is 6:46. We made it all the way back through where we heard that bull this morning. The only thing we ran into was those cows. So we're kind of at the point where we believe that bull probably moved on. So what we're gonna do is go back to where we kind of started this afternoon's move, set up to where we can hear this whole face of the hill, but also hear the next basin over. Just the way the terrain lays right here, we feel like if we get up there, we can hear back this way and down into that valley. So we got probably about 45 minutes of daylight. Go up here, set up camp, and hopefully hear some bulls bugling tonight. That'll do. Sounded like a bull, right? Yeah. What just happened? Been bumping these cows as we've been walking through here. Been calling, bugling. Then we just bumped something that sounded like it had antlers.
There's 2 cows and a spike.
Spike?
Yeah. See that dead log? They crossed right in front of it. So I had them on either side, but I was just hoping something else would come. They didn't even look.
Well, the first bark sounded like a bull. Had that like real deep, but that other bark was cow for sure.
Down to the bottom. Yo! Yo!
All right, so I think what was the last thing I talked about was just moving back in this direction towards camp.
Right after the water.
Yeah, so then we ended up bumping into those elk and didn't really bump into anything else. We're in a spot where we feel like tonight we'll be able to hear a lot and have some moves for the morning. We feel like we're in the elk now though, right?
Yeah, today was good. I mean, pretty awesome day in the elk woods. Had
Yeah.
a screaming bull 30 yards.
Saw a bunch of
And then-
cows.
Had all those elk tonight. Like, one thing just goes like that. Done deal. So.
I feel like I'm learning a lot. I would say Ted probably feels the same. Do you feel the same, Ted?
Yeah.
We're having a great time out here. I'm really, really enjoying myself and looking forward to tomorrow. So, see you bright and early.
Well, what are we, day 3? Yeah, day 3 in the mountains here in Colorado. Got a beautiful sunrise coming up. Unfortunately, we did not hear any bugles last night, but that doesn't concern me too much. We got this brand new basin we haven't touched yet. We had elk all over this face over here last night, so we're pretty much gonna cover some ground, locate one, call it in, and Zach is gonna fill their tag. So that's the plan for today. Yeah, I'm just excited to be up here again. Bugling bulls in September, it's tough to beat.
I kind of think looping back to where we were and then taking that ridge down, like you were saying, I think that's probably our best play.
Yeah.
So like loop back, hit this, and then take this ridge down.
Yeah.
Because I still think this stuff can be good.
Yeah.
Obviously that can be decent, and then we can just work our way back on the trail.
Yeah.
Might be our best. This has been the best country we've seen, and it's had the most sun.
It's tough because I know some places that there's gonna be a lot more people, but like elk-wise, it's been really good.
What are the odds that we jump across the valley and it would be different? Or do you think it would be fairly similar densities?
We only know of 2 bulls, so it can't be too much worse, but well, I think hunting pressure-wise will be the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a lot of hunting pressure.
We got up this morning, jumped on this trail, went into this different basin that we haven't hunted yet, and have not heard a bull respond to our calls. So we're gonna go back down the trail we came from and try that hillside there where we had that encounter with the bull yesterday one more time. That's the highest density of elk that we've bumped into so far, so if that doesn't work out, or does work out, either way, we're gonna walk back to the cars and kind of regroup. It's just the density of elk in here is not super high. The hunting pressure is super low. The hiking pressure is high. So there's people present, but not a lot of hunters. We may move to an area where there is more hunting pressure, but more elk. These guys are saying that, generally they expect to have 3 encounters or at least responses in a day, and we're just not getting that. So go up here, try what we know is the best up to this point, and then start working our way back down, just hunting our way through towards the car.
rough today. 11:45. Have not heard a bugle. Seen an elk. We've jumped some stuff. Don't know if it's deer, bear, elk. We're just kind of cruising on out. Figure out a game plan if we can't get on anything in here on the way out. Where we be headed next. Ted, you got any suggestions?
Somewhere where there's elk, I'd say.
I like Ted's idea. It's Wisconsin bow hunters.
Arrived.
You good to go?
Oh yeah. I got plenty in there.
Stocked. Making some food bags over there. We got some pizza in the front seat. They'll probably get eaten on the drive where we're going. Weather changed, so we're moving not only because of the lack of elk, but because we got weather system moving in here. So we did look forecast, and it looks like we found a spot that does not have thunderstorms and sleet and rain coming. So that's what we got. We'll be elk hunting tomorrow morning. So.
Well, right now we're sitting in town in pretty poor service. We got 3G and we're trying to save our maps, which is super key when you're out here. I've been able to turn my phone on to airplane mode, and for 3 days my phone lived and I was still able to map out everywhere we were. So if you're on this,
Here we go.
oh, we got pizza?
Can I interest you in a piece of pizza? Yeah, please.
Bud.
Thank you. Better take two, it's a long trip.
Cool. Pizza delivery man just had to stop by. So check this out. If you're on X, you go down to the tab at the bottom, hit this off grid, you can save a map. You can save them in 5 miles, 10 miles, and 150 mile blocks. And basically use your phone like a GPS even without service. That's key there. Without service. With an external battery, on airplane mode, no service, map saved. Using the maps, you could easily make it last, I mean, probably 20 days, really. Make sure you're using taking advantage of that on your map. Having a hard time breathing because of the elevation and eating so much pizza.
Just ate a lot of pizza today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna do some nut bugling. I was just about to sing you a tune about night bugling.
Let's hear it.
Bill Styles here's bugling at night, trying to strike up a bowl. We don't think the spot gets much pressure, so we're gonna give them a crack at it. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't frickin' take. You'd be some sort of fool to not try. We're having a good old time. Better turn on my lights. Oh, jeez. We're getting a little tired, getting a little delirious. We're headed in for round 2. Gonna try it again. Gotta put the car in park. So we're pulling in to this trailhead, and there's definitely a lot more people. There's Wisconsin plate, Minnesota plate. There's definitely a lot more hunters in this area than the other area, but we're hoping that with more hunters means potentially more elk. May just mean a lot more hunting pressure and more frustration, but it's hard to say. Well, there's more Wisconsin. Wisconsin, wherever I go, you're there. But anyway, there's a lot of people here, I guess, is the main thing. But, you know, we're here to try it, and probably gonna
Gonna sleep in the cars tonight.
We've made it.
Time to catch up on some sleep. What do you think, Ted?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ted's got himself a new elk shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, he's bugling. He's hot. He's ready.
That's what we're after. Actually, minus those cows.
Where are you gonna sleep?
I'm gonna sleep somewhere. I don't know. I don't know yet.
What about over here?
There's a little poop right here. He might kick that out, but other than that, it's pretty flat right in this region, bud. Maybe kick out some of these sticks. You got a good spot.